It's the Sunshine Marshmallow Factory Podcast.
Okay, MAGAcrats, wipe your butts and strap yourselves in for another amazing, perfect episode of the Sunshine Marshmallow Factory Podcast. So we currently have 45 subscribers, and I like that. I like that number. It's a great number. I'd like to see it at 47, though. An even greater number. It made numbers great again. Anyway, I'm Donnie Taco, your host, and it was smelling like victory. Beautiful, sweet victory, like a bag full of those beef jerky moisture packets. But I'm not talking about beef jerky. Some people call him the vice president. I call him jerky, though, because he's a jerk.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
Anyway, no, I'm talking about the terrible Supreme Court who just ruled that how the beautiful, perfect tariffs that have given our country an $11 trillion billion surplus were implemented was unconstitutional. Unconstitutional and illegal. Incredible. The nerve. I can't believe it. They should be put in jail. The ones that voted for it. So now if tariffs are to be implemented, they must be done through the legislative branch, which is terrible. Terrible like a peanut butter and jelly and tomato sandwich with extra mayo. Because that worthless branch of government is only capable of crafting and passing laws that their lobbyists pay them to. They do not represent the desires of the voters and haven't since I've been alive, which is a long time. A long time. I mean, I remember Taft, President Taft. He was a great president with a great mustache. I wish I could grow one. I mean, if I tried, I'd look like a cactus plant on holiday in Wisconsin. Anyway, we were golf buddies, but not when he was president, when he was Chief Justice. He did that too. Wow, maybe I could do that. Anyway, this is why Congress gridlocks on every popular issue and conversely immediately fall in line and vote together on things like bailing out banks and corporations. The rest of their perceived activity is pure political theater, and not the fun musical kind.
I can sing!
So whether tariffs are successful or not in the long run, expecting Congress to do any better with it when it comes to domestic economics is hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Like my pants. Hopeless Pants. Hey, that's a good band name. Write that one down. Anyway, here's what I've learned the government desires for the U.S. economy. For stocks to go up and for jobs to disappear. Your job at the Sizzler, gone. Replaced with AI. Okay, enough about that. So I can eat a Krispy Kreme donut in about 3 seconds. That's 3 bites and the swallow. 3 seconds. Maybe 4. Let's go with 4. I started at a little after 4 a.m. this morning because I don't really sleep. Sleeping is for the weak. It's a crutch. So I nap instead. Just quick little cat naps because I'm like a cat.
I'm curious like a cat. I have a couple of friends that call me Whiskers.
Quick power naps, actually. Power naps throughout the day. So quick no one notices and I can see through my eyelids so I don't miss anything. Anyway, so I've been eating these donuts since about 4 a.m. And what time is it now? 7? A little after 7. So after 15 hours, I'm up to a little over 13,000 donuts. And I feel great, just great, fantastic even. And I know what you're thinking, but Donnie, how are you going to burn all that off? Well, too easy, I'll tell you. So one of these perfect and delicious glazed donuts with 200 to 300 calories would require typically 30 to 40 minutes of running or about an hour of moderate walking. So all I need to do is walk 52,000 miles, and that's only back and forth across our beautiful country about 19 times. That's just a little over a quarter of the distance to the moon. I can do that too easy because I'm the healthiest podcast host of all time, including Abraham Lincoln, and his podcast sucked big time. It started the Civil War. Anyway, so before I start the Donnie Taco walkathon for making walking great again, let's take a call and solicit a donation for this charitable cause, which is my bank account. Hey there, you're on with Donnie Taco. What's on your mind today, and how much would you like to donate? What can I put you down for?
Hello, Donnie. This is Stinky Joe Butternuts from Magatown, Oklahoma. I'm afraid I spent the last of my pocket money on a moonshine burrito Happy Meal. It was good, though. I like the new UFO toys you're putting in there. So I saw in the news that the country's deficit is going up. I thought the Republicans cared about the debt. Don't they care? What are they doing about it?
Joe, Stinky Joe, welcome back. Yes, so UFOs are real, so real. They're out there. And I'm doing my best now to bring attention to that. So keep watching the skies and watch out for Uranus. And don't worry about the deficit or the debt. Republicans will start caring about the debt as soon as a Democrat becomes president again. Not that we'll let that happen. We're working on it. But if they illegally steal the next election, we'll simply obstruct and say that we can't hire back anyone that was fired because of the deficit. And we can't restore Obamacare subsidies because of the deficit. And we can't hire more people for the IRS or the VA because of the deficit. In the meantime, we'll continue to provide welfare to our rich billionaire buddies. We always have enough money for that. Also, $10 billion for the Donnie Taco Peacetime Institute Board for Peace and Reese's Pieces, an organization I made up for which I'm the self-appointed chairman for life and have sole veto power over. That's nothing, though. 10 billion? That's nothing. Peanuts. It's peanuts when you look at that compared to the cost of a war. Oh, speaking of war, my butt just declared war on my pants. And these pants are going to lose big time. Anyway, you've been on with Donnie Taco and this Nancy Mace yeast infection I call a podcast. See you next time.
Little Dinky Donnie has a dinky do. Little Dinky Donnie drops a stinky poo. Little Dinky Donnie gonna wreck this place. Little Dinky Donnie shoot you in the face. Little Dinky Donnie's got us by the balls. Little Dinky Donnie's coming for us all. Little Dinky Donnie likes to dance and twirl. Little Dinky Donnie will destroy the world. Little Dinky Donnie is a real disgrace. Little Dinky Donnie something Nancy Mace. Little Dinky Donnie dance shaking his fist. Little Dinky Donnie likes big old